All right, as you can tell, I decided to take on a new project here. I decided to reroute my dust collection plumbing here. This line used to come from here and run across this way over to this other wall. And I moved my table saw up against this wall. So I wanted to run this direct through here. And I do have a 90-degree corner here. I don't recommend that. 45 sweep would be better, but this is what I had. And I wanted to do this without purchasing anything new, so it's fine. It works. Really just wanted to run it over this way for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons was the line that was connected down there used to run across the floor this way. And I always had to step over the hose, and it just kind of got annoying, basically. So, anyway, by doing this, it runs through here, comes down, and then from right there, I have that line snaked around right here that's basically permanently attached to the saw now. And not in anybody's walking path, so nobody's tripping over it. I've got my table pretty much spotless for the most part. There's hardly any dust on this, so I'm gonna make some. I got some MDF and some plywood here. I'm gonna make multiple passes, multiple cuts, and we'll see how much actually gets thrown on top of the table. One thing I did want to point out, actually, um, so if you sometimes you might not want to use this overhead dust collector. You might want to just use the riving knife or whatever. So this, you got this hose hanging, so what do you do with it, right? um, so basically it just detaches, and I made this little block, and it'll just sit right there. So it's kind of handy. It puts it right out of the way, and it's pretty easy and pretty simple task just to disconnect it and reconnect it. So, but for now, obviously, we're going to use it. So let's make these cuts. So not bad, actually. I got a little bit on me here. There's a little bit right here. Nothing crazy. I mean, you're never going to get it all, obviously, but for the most part, it works. I'm happy with it. That right there is about the worst of it. Um, there was a little bit left on the table over here, and some that is just kind of sitting on the fence here. I'm pretty happy with the results. Like I said before, it wasn't all about improving dust collection, mainly just functionality of moving my table saw here. It kind of forced my hand to replumb everything. But one takeaway that I really was happy with is getting rid of that hose that was draped across the floor, and I was always having to step over the top of it. So it just kind of got annoying. I would always disconnect it if I wasn't working in the shop or people were coming over or anything like that. But anyway, so it's nice to have this more of a permanent solution for this. I think I'm going to try to tackle the dust collection on my miter saw next. It's not terrible. That saw actually has pretty decent dust collection as far as miter saws go, but I want to enclose the entire thing, and then also I have a main line over there. I might actually run like a 4-inch line with a full vent that will kind of create suction and draw the dust in away from my face. But anyway, if I do it, I'll do another video on it. So I think that's all I got. See ya.